Hello, I'm Tala Al-Jabri, and I'm so excited to be at the Misk Global Forum. I've brought with me today Harvard and Wharton students to attend Misk for the very first time. How this idea came about was when I was applying to Wharton, I actually wrote in my admissions essay that I really wanted to lead a trek to the kingdom where I'm from. And so that's what I did, and now we're all here today. I'm so excited to be bringing my friends with me to Saudi Arabia. This means a lot to me, and I'm so glad that Misk provided us the opportunity to come to the country, explore the culture, explore the economy, and other themes.
My name is Philip Johnston, and when I found out that I was invited to the Misk Global Forum, I was incredibly honoured. This was a chance for us as Harvard and Wharton students to meet with other young global leaders from around the world. A couple of highlights have been meeting with or seeing Bill Gates give a speech, and then also seeing the Khan Academy founder give a speech about the story of how that came about and inspiring other young Saudi leaders to also create their own enterprises.
So I'm Mark Elliott, Vice Provost for International Affairs at Harvard. The university has had a relationship with the Misk Foundation now going back some 4 or 5 years. This is the first time that I've had the chance to come to visit Saudi Arabia myself. We've had some very successful meetings with the Misk Foundation, and of course it's been a great privilege for me to be part of the panel here at the Misk Global Forum. What I've seen is a real energy here. A commitment to change, recognition that the greatest resource of the country is in fact its young people, and how to go about best to taking advantage of that resource is one of the prime considerations behind the Misk Global Forum. This is the second Misk Global Forum, as I recall. The idea here is that education is of course the basis for it. Everything must start with providing the skill sets that will be needed for the next generation of Saudis and young people everywhere to meet the challenges that will face them in the years to come. Technology is but one part. We've also been talking a lot about soft skills and about lifelong learning, which was a focus of the panel that I was on. There's going to be a range of different sorts of skills that are needed, different ways of providing education from early childhood through primary and secondary and into higher ed, and then learning for later in life. Harvard is ready to assist in this effort in all these ways. Our Graduate School of Education is already in discussions with the Ministry of Education here and with the Misk Foundation for ways in which Harvard researchers can help to provide the know-how and the training to enable people to achieve the goals that have been set for the country in the Vision 2030 program that has been set out by the Crown Prince. But not just the Graduate School of Education. We offer the Harvard Kennedy School of Government, the School of Public Health, the Medical School, the Law School, the School of Design, and of course in the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, a variety of programs, some in Cambridge or in Boston, others online, others hybrid, to suit a variety of needs. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm very pleased to be joining our students from the Kennedy School in learning just what's going on as we face or enter a new phase of transformation in Saudi Arabia.
Hi, being here made me so hopeful for what the future of Saudi Arabia can look like. Coming here, I had never been in the Middle East before, let alone Saudi Arabia, and the people that I met, the entrepreneurs we talked to, there's so much hope and ambition for this part of the world that I cannot wait to work with the people that I met here. It's a brave new frontier, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Hi, MB. This is my first time in Middle East, and it makes me super excited to see the rise of VC and the rise of entrepreneurship. I was talking to a lot of Saudi young people as well as some of the investors in this region. With the unleash of the power of capital and entrepreneurship, I cannot wait to see Saudi Arabia going through this huge wave of innovation, just as it happens 15 years ago in China, where all the VC is getting more sophisticated and invest in all the great ideas of the young people. I'm really excited to see what will happen here in the next decade.
Hi, I'm Ratnika, and I'm here at the Misk Global Forum in Riyadh. I think what's been extraordinary to me about this conference has just been meeting so many of the Saudi students who are here. Everyone says that we as millennials are pessimistic and we don't have hope, but every student that I've met is so optimistic about this country and what it's changing like and what the economy is going to do. I've spoken to people who plan to work in big data. I've spoken to women who plan to open their own startups. And it's been really inspiring to see the amount of energy and creativity that the students here have. And I look forward to a second day of it.
Thank you very much for the Misk Global Forum for hosting all of us. I've been very impressed by the high caliber of speakers from around the world that represent the latest and greatest from technology.
This is my first time in Saudi Arabia, and it's been a really good experience here at the Misk Global Forum. We got to have first-hand access to government officials and thought leaders and global leaders. They're talking about leading the change of tomorrow and about technology and how we can harness it better for the future. I think it was a really good experience, great learning experience for all of us here coming from Harvard and the Wharton School.
Reporting here from the Misk Global Forum. It's been absolutely amazing listening to some of the speakers today and share some of their stories, but one that really stood out to me was Salman, the founder of Khan Academy, because he really shared his story about how his journey began and some of the difficulties that he encountered. And I think that relates to an entrepreneur, whether that's here in Saudi Arabia or in Germany, my home country, or in the US or really anywhere, and that is, that you always have to start from somewhere, and it's difficult. And when you're an entrepreneur, you have to be able to work in complex, dynamic environments and take on a challenge. And so we're listening to his story. I think a lot of people relate to that and understand that being an entrepreneur, it's difficult and there will be troubles. And it was really nice for him to share that because everyone can relate to that. And so listening to all these amazing speakers at the Misk Global Forum, it's been really nice to have those kind of stories. And I think that's what the future of Saudi Arabia really needs, is understanding what entrepreneurship is and some of the difficulties that you have to go through to reach that final goal of becoming a successful business person, politician, or whatever it may be in your life. So I'm really grateful to be here at the Misk Global Forum. Thank you very much.